ओके जी, बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम, अस्सलाम वालेकुम। डेव सेशन में खुश आमदीद। बहुत दिनों बाद तो मैंने सोचा मैं कर लूँ। तो एक टॉपिक मेरे जहन में था। मैंने इस पे पिछले 2 प्रोजेक्ट्स जो छोटे से किए मार्केटिक्स के साथ, उसमें जो है ना हमने पार्सल को यूज़ किया एज अ बंडलर। तो आई वांटेड टू टॉक अबाउट दिस विद ऑल ऑफ यू. It is kind of an introductory talk, जिसमें we won't be diving in deep because I don't know that much. So we will try to cover like the basics and see how we can configure Parcel in our projects. Okay. So what is Parcel? According to their website, it is a blazing fast, zero configuration web application bundler. Uh, so it's a web application bundler. वो आप लोगों को पता है. You have been using Webpack for a long time, and so Parcel basically just bundles your web application, and it's ready to be shipped to production. Uh, so, as we all know that, I mean, for a long time we have been using Webpack as our bundling tool. And although Webpack brings a lot of configuration option, I mean, it is huge. You have so many configuration options to configure literally everything into your web application. But the problem which we had before Webpack 4 was a lot of problems. It's like you have to install so many bundles. You have to install bundle for like everything you wanted to do. Then the speed was a bit slow. So Parcel tried to solve those issues. So on their website they say that Parcel brings simplicity, and they also call themselves as zero configuration. It means you don't have to configure it for basic tasks. So obviously, I mean, for later tasks you will have to do some configurations, but like for the basic stuff, for HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, you won't have to do any configuration, which we will see near future. These statistics have been taken from their website, according to which Parcel takes the minimum time to bundle your application. It can vary, so I have mentioned on the below that जो उन्होंने statistics जहाँ से लेके दिए थे about the machine which they have used, the code which they have used, and blah blah blah. So Parcel took the least time to do that job, in which like Webpack was taking like 20 seconds. It was taking like 9 seconds, 9.98 seconds. And then it has implemented cache as well. So with the cache, if you have the cache configured, that takes more or lesser time than the simple version of Parcel, which we will see as well. So this is like the some comparison with the other bundling tools available in the market. I'm nowhere saying that Parcel is the solution to every problem, or it is somewhere the replacement of Webpack. Webpack has its own pros and cons, and same goes with Parcel. So why Parcel? It has out of the box support for JS, CSS, HTML, all the assets like your images, files, etc. And for these basic tasks, you don't need any plugins to be installed. You just have to run the Parcel command, and that would bundle your application for production mode. It has also, it also supports code splitting, HMR, which is hot module reloading, CSS preprocessors, a development server, and caching. So you don't have to install anything. It's with just one command. I mean, it obviously has all those things bundled in the Parcel bundle which you install. But with using those Parcel commands, you can do all those stuff. It has very friendly error logging, which I did not actually find very friendly, but they have written on their website, so I just took it from there. One problem is I use the emojis with the colors. I don't know why the colors are not appearing over here. So all the emojis which I used were colored ones. I feel bad about it. So let's move forward and let's give Parcel a shot. These were the shots. So you can't see the colors here, but these were literally the real shots. So anyways, so what we can do is, I have a sample here in which I've configured like 3-4 basic samples. So let's see from here. Let's take it from here. So we have an index.html file with a script of index.js, which is importing the CSS file, importing another module, and calling the function from that module. To bundle this simple website, what you need to do is just a second. All right. So you run the command parcel, you go into the folder and the file name. I hope it works. It worked when I was testing it. So what it will do is it will create a dev server for you, and it will be bundling the application. It bundled in 5.33 seconds. Next time it would be more. It would be lesser time. So this is, you can see the server, the dev server running, and you can see the code as well. This is your code, the JS file. It makes the disk folder. It has the JS file and the CSS file. I called the method here, so it is logging here. So, but as you know that this method won't work in some of the browsers. So what we need to do for that? Yes. So what we need to do is do the Babel thing, Babelify it. So to do that, what we need to do is, we don't need to do anything actually. We just have to have the Babel RC file in which you have the preset installed, and you have that module installed in your application. And now when you run the application, and now when we reload it, you can see that this function has been Babelified. So what I wanted to actually tell is how easy it is to to use such kind of plugins in using Parcel. So what we just did is use Babel to configure like all our ES6 code into the previous version, the stable version for every browser. One more thing which we use very often is these things like LAS or other CSS modules. So I have mentioned this over here as well, at how to use Babel with Parcel. If you want to set up SAS or whatever, so what we need to do is we just need to install Node.js in our project. So for that, I have my Node.js project installed from my package.json, and nothing else. You just have to give. This is my index file, which with all like my HTML and index.js file, in which I'm requiring my CSS file as CSS file. And what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna run this. What happened? Okay. I got it. Yes. It happens. This is about ग्राउंड में गेम खेलने की बात डिफरेंट होगी तो okay, let's run it. Okay, so it has the less SAS configured. I just required my SAS file in here in my JS file, which is like the entry point, and it has converted into CSS, which is because of the Node.js folder, Node.js module. But the thing is that I did not have to do anything else except just installing that package in my application, and Parcel took it from there. I did not have to tell it anything. I just ran the command to bundle it, and it just did it. And you can see the CSS folder here, right? Please appreciate my photography. This has been taken from my mobile camera. Yeah, it was much better because of this screen, which has not very good resolution. So if you see it on my screen, it is much better, and it is iPhone 6. So I have to rub it as well because it is iPhone 6. So yeah. Another thing which we can do is, so just needed to install Node.js, and it just took it from there. Parcel took it from there. What if we wanted to run an Express application and serve our HTML file from Express? What do we need to do in that case? In Webpack, it supports proxy browser. So far, Parcel does not support that. I actually asked that question in their Slack channel as well, and they told me that so far they do not support that thing. And actually, the creator of Parcel has replied on one of the issues that this is not the task of a bundler to provide a proxy server. So I could not understand the answer of that question, but he said that. So he says that we provide a dev server, which should be enough. And then for like the other stuff, if you want to serve your application through your Express server from your Node server, then we use somewhere a middleware of a bundler. How do we do that? It's very easy. I use it very often. Let me just clean it up so that I don't feel bad. Okay. Sample 3. We have an app.js, basic simple HTML server, Express server. What do we want to do is we see that if there's not a production mode, we use a middleware of bundler of Parcel, and we send our HTML file from here. If it's a production environment, then we bundle that and we take that from the dist folder. So terminal. All right. Let's run the server. Okay, I'm running this on port 4000, and it will be serving the HTML file from here. So this is the HTML file with simple modules installed. And it is fetching the. Actually, I've configured a couple of APIs over here as well, which you can see in the APIs. It's just a simple API. And I'm sending a dummy object from here. So if I look at the console, it should be here. Why not? It should be here. I'll see why it is not. The problem was when I was making the applications, the problem was actually if you do not have a proxy server installed, if you do not have a proxy server in your bundler, then you will have to again bundle it and so I wanted to see how it goes. Like I wanted to use the features like hot module reloading, etc. So I configured this middleware into the Express application, and it took it from there. And I just need to run my server one time, and whenever I change my HTML code, it will just build it over here, and I don't have to do anything. So it takes it from there. So I just have to run my Express server one time. It can use my APIs and everything, and it also it also supports like if I change anything over here, I don't have to do anything. It just do it itself. So that is one good thing. It saves a lot of time in your development, and it was really easy life. Other option is how we can use React, how we can use Parcel with React. You guys know Angular more than me, so I did not want to bring it up. So I thought that just take an example of React. So what you need to do is just install the React modules like React and React DOM. You have to install the preset of Babel for React, and then just configure the Babel RC folder. So what I did is I just made a quick sample of a React application. I have my React component here. I imported React DOM. I created a component, a basic simple component, and I'm rendering it. And so if I wanna do this with Parcel, what I need to do is just run it. Parcel sample 4 and index.html. So it just bundled my React application. So I did not have to do anything except just installing the React modules. I had my Babel, the preset for React in my Babel RC file, and nothing else. Just I did Parcel, and it took it from there. So that's very easy. It's the configuration thing is very easy. Obviously, you can deep dive in and have the other configurations in with Parcel, but like for the basic MVP stuff, Parcel is the thing to do. You should all give it a shot. If you want to make it for production, I was just running the parcel space the file. It just need to use one more thing, which is parcel build. It will make a dist folder. Let's see how we do this. I have my parcel build command, npm run. It will do this thing. This command. It will make the production folder with the name of dist. You can change the name of the production folders from as per your need. Right now, this is this one. So what we covered like 4 things: how to basically just configure a simple website with the parcel, how to have the Babel or other things. I mean, like other modules configured with your parcel with your application using parcel. So we try to do with Babel, we try to do with Nodejs, we run the application from Express server using the bundler as a middleware. We also just see how we can bundle the React application using Parcel, and we saw that how we can use it as a build, how to build that folder and then take it from there. How's it going so far? It was released in December 2017. More than 19,000 stars, more than half a million downloads on NPM, and more than 60 contributors. So it's going pretty well. It's going pretty nice, and everyone is talking about it. So I thought that I would be sharing this with you. You should also try that in one of your projects, side projects, and see how it goes. The source code of this small, these samples can be found over here. Thank you, and get your parcel stickers. I got the parcel stickers for all of you.